without question, it is the casting that drives Just Married forward. Otherwise, this would be a pretty generic rom-com. But Ashton Kutcher and Brittany Murphy are both brilliant on their own. Put them together, this is a pretty engaging film. It was released in 2003, directed by Shawn Levy and written by Sam Harper. And this is about a couple who have just been married and they're on their honeymoon in Europe, where suddenly their relationship starts to become very challenged by a lot of problems that they encounter when they're there. And they don't act like a newlywed couple because things get pretty difficult pretty quickly. And I guess the whole point of the film is, will they survive this honeymoon? Will they still be together by the end of the film? Is this a blip? And is the film about working out problems? Or is it to show that they're not compatible? I'm obviously not going to say which way it is. And I didn't know. When I was watching it, I kind of didn't know which direction this would take. Or, you know, if I thought it was going to go one way or another. And I'm pretty pleased with the outcome of it, actually. I think, for me, it was a satisfying film with a satisfying conclusion. I'm not saying what the conclusion was. I didn't have any, idea of what I wanted the ending to be. But I felt once the film was over, I felt satisfied. Is it funny? It's a little funny. I always find that rom-coms are very rarely funny. They're more rom-relaxes. They're relaxing films that are a little bit entertaining but never laugh out loud funny. But, it's fine. There's the odd chuckle here and there. I think the narrative's well developed. The characters are fairly likeable, although because they're kind of hostile for a lot of it, it's difficult to get to know them. Tom and Sarah, played by Kutcher and Murphy respectively, of course. It's not a bad film. If you're looking for a rom-com that you haven't seen, and this is one of them, I absolutely suggest it. I think it's pretty decent. I think there'll be aspects of it that you like, and there'll be something in there for everybody, I think, if you are a rom-com fan. For me, though, if, let's say the protagonists were played by two actors I'd never heard of, two people I didn't have that emotional connection with, or for, I guess, it definitely wouldn't be quite as appealing. The casting is definitely what drives it forward. But every film has a pull factor, and for me that's definitely it. If you're into rom-coms and you haven't seen it, give it a go. I think you'll enjoy it. If you're not a rom-com fan, I'm not going to say it's worth it, because it is quite stereotypically rom-com in the way it feels. Not a bad film, not the best in the world, but I enjoyed watching it.